Welcome back to Turn Pain into Power podcast. Y'all, it is a blessing to be here today. Let me just tell y'all that God put this word on me yesterday while I was just relaxing after work, and I had this revelation and it really came to me. So I had to speak on it. So today's topic, strap up, take a seat, because it is deep. Please remember to check out the custom t-shirts available on TikTok, Pain into Power Shop, and abstract artwork. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That is how you show YouTube that you respect the Pain into Power movement. And remember that when you subscribe, that is how you start your journey on turning your pain into power. Because your girl is dropping nothing but facts. Nothing but game changers, nothing but keys, nothing but gems, baby, nothing but words. God be speaking through me, baby. But yes, today's topic is called changing the game. When you change your mindset from negative to positive, it is a game changer. Woo! Yes! Changing the game by changing from negative to positive. Now, y'all, let me tell you something that really hits. That natural look with no lip gloss and some lashes on. That shit always hits. All right, let's get into today's topic. Number 1, you become undefeated. You become a beast at anything you try when you change that negative script to positive. And I'm not talking about just positive affirmations. Ooh, look at that sun. I'm not talking about just positive affirmations, y'all. I'm talking about uplifting yourself. I'm talking about there's a big difference between doubting yourself with self-doubt, insecurities, low confidence, and amping yourself up. You feel me? With confidence. Yes. You become a beast at any game. You become a beast at everything and anything that you put your mind to when you stop self-sabotaging. Yes, that's deep, y'all. When you stop self-sabotaging and start believing in yourself and start instilling yourself with uplifting messages, with positivity, that brings motion. Woo! When you change what you tell yourself, listen, y'all, it can either make you or break you. It can either make you or break you. And I'm not turning here. Something that I learned that was a game changer was the difference in how you feel and the attitude that you have when you go for things with a positive attitude, with confidence, as opposed to when you go attack shit with a negative outlook, with insecurity. You know what I mean? You can tell when someone is sure about themselves. And like they say, you gotta believe in yourself first, because who else gonna believe in you? You can smell that on somebody when they ain't confident about saying, when they don't know what they're doing. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. It is a game changer in whether you succeed or self-sabotage when you start being positive about your shit. When you have a positive script what plays in the back of your mind versus a negative script. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? That's what you start attracting. You ever wonder why you attracted so many dark energy people, or dark spirited people, or traumatized people, or chaotic people, people full of drama? Yeah, this is part of it. Because we got to understand that we attract what we are. So when you start changing that, when you start changing from negative to positive, you'll start noticing that you'll start attracting more positive people, brighter people. You feel me? People that bring more into your life. People that bring more value into your life. And you will no longer attract people that are stuck in their trauma, that are literally stuck. Because sometimes we got to admit that sometimes we need to heal from things that we're not even aware of. And so what happens is we're stuck in this cycle. We're stuck in this cycle, man. Just like so many people are stuck in this matrix and don't know how to get out. They don't know where to start. This is very important. This right here, this is a way to really change your life. When I started noticing how negative the root of where I came from, my people, my family, it really made a difference because I started working on changing that. And when I started working on changing negative thoughts to positive thoughts with positive affirmations, with God's words, literally, God is key to everything, y'all. There is a message in the Bible's words. And something that really stuck to me is having faith. When you leave it up to God, when you let go, when you completely let go and you stop trying to be in control all the time, and you know that there is a higher source that will continue to align you and cover you. Woo! Thank you, Holy Spirit. A whole word, y'all. This was not part of it, y'all. Let me tell you something. But yes, y'all, and you completely let go, you really start to free yourself. You really start to free yourself, and that is a changer, man. Because once you have faith, can't shit put no fear in you. Do you understand that can't nothing put no doubt in you? It's already yours. Like they say, it's already written for you. When you unlock that superpower, y'all, when you unlock that superpower from turning that negative, like they say, that negative manuscript to positive, it marks a difference in the results. There will be a difference in results when you have a new perspective, a positive outlook, a positive narrative. You know what I mean? A change in perspective. Hey! Hey! Yes, y'all. And then when you start having that faith overpower the fear, pain into power, y'all. That is powerful. That is a superpower. When you unlock that superpower, there will be a change in results. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. Now, y'all remember to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, this is how you start turning your pain into power. Yes. Now, y'all, it makes sense. It makes sense when they say, "Oh, I'm sun-kissed like a bit." It makes sense when they say, hating people ain't happy and happy people ain't hating. And you want to know why they say that? Because when you change that negative script to positive, it also frees yourself. It also frees yourself from feeling bad about feeling good about yourself. You ever felt like it was like a crime to feel good about yourself? And especially coming from where I come from, it's kind of like they don't want to see you do good, and God forbid out here feeling good about yourself too. Not only are you doing good, you feeling good about yourself. Oh, baby. Yes. So yes, it is so deep, because when you really start not giving a fuck about what nobody thinks, you become unstoppable. You become unfuckwittable. Because now you out here living for you. Now you really not out here living for what other people think. Opinions don't pay bills, baby. Opinions not only don't pay bills, because money ain't shit, to be honest. Currency is just a way to get to another level. But to be honest, it's all about what's inside your heart. That is what leads everything. That is what unlocks your freedom, unlocks your mind. Yes. So, when we talk about somebody that changes that negative script to positive script, we talk about somebody that also is freeing themselves to be able to be happy for others. That's why they say misery likes company. We got to understand that when people ain't happy for you, it's something deeper within them, because it confirms their miserable self-doubt, insecurities. You dig? It unlocks, it confirms their negative script. And that's why seeing you strive, seeing you succeed, makes them feel bad. That's why they show it in their emotions, in their facials, in their energy. know this gonna touch somebody in their energy. You know, they start shrugging their arms. They start, bitch, a hater is a nasty motherfucker. Woo! Excuse my lingo. No, I'm trying to stop cussing. But baby, that's what a hater is. It's a nasty, slimy bitch. Like, you a snake bitch. Like, you can't be happy for the next person because you not happy with yourself. That's a selfish bitch. Don't get me started, y'all. But yes, y'all, it really unlocks that freedom. And the main reason is because now you don't feel bad about feeling good about yourself. And can't nobody make you feel bad about feeling good about yourself. Because now you no longer need them for validation. Most importantly, now you understand the root of their evil. Oh, you a hater? Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's why they say it's not you. It's not you. Everything ain't about you. A lot of people be out here projecting. They ain't doing shit else but projecting their misery, projecting their fears, projecting their doubts. You dig? We got to be able to understand that the moment we free ourselves from other people's opinions, the moment we free ourselves from other people's self-doubting beliefs, negative narratives, and negative self-talk, because that's self-hatred. And a lot of times when generational curses, it goes back to generational curses. A lot of times these negative scripts come from our mothers, our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers. And then that's why they say, speak blessings, not cursings. Woo! Y'all, this is a whole word. Speak blessings, not cursings. Because that's exactly what you're doing when you speak negative. You're speaking negative upon your life. So yes, y'all, thank you for tuning in to today's episode. I hope this helps. I hope this frees somebody. Matter of fact, I know this gonna free somebody out there. And per usual, it is a blessing to be a blessing. It is a blessing to be able to share this wisdom that God, Holy Spirit, anoints me with. Because I got this revelation out the clear blue. Feeling myself after work. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, it's a big difference when you start thinking positive. When you start moving positively with a positive mindset, it is really changing the game. And that is what turning pain into power is all about. So please remember to check out the custom t-shirts, Pain Into Power shop on TikTok. And stay tuned for the live art showcases. Y'all have a blessed day. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Deuce!